the whole idea here is that we are trying to understand the flow of work. That's all, in a sense, the whole, in the past, yesterday's and today's session, the big takeaway for you, the one takeaway is that Kanban is about flow of work. That's about it, right? How we achieve that is could be done through different means, different artifacts, different kind of techniques and tools. But then in a sense, this is just the sole purpose of why you would use Kanban in any other agile methodology like Scrum, SAFe, or DSDM. And the card, as we discussed yesterday, it's the card that is the literal definition of what is Kanban in Japanese. So you must use the cards or a ticket. You call it as tickets, cards, post-it notes, index cards, whatever it is, depending on your comfort level, you can use whatever it is, or even just a plain little box, anything that actually gives you an idea or an indication that this is an item, work item. This is a task. This is a technical task. This is a task. This is a story. This is a defect. This is a change request, whatever it could be. End of the day, you're putting that, and then you're actually trying to move that into different columns and seeing the flow where it is. And that would be Kanban. And the whole idea of this is that you're trying to make sure that the flow is smooth, and it's not really one ticket going super fast and the other one going very slow. It's not about that. You're trying to actually even out and make sure that there is cadence, as what we call technically, and in agile terms, cadence is very smooth across all the different columns and different phases. So that is what is important. And you'll come to know if there is a card, for example, if there is one card here which says provide access, and that has been there for, like, it was there yesterday, is there today, it's not moving anyway, it's there tomorrow, and for the last 4 days it has been there. And you know that there is actually, it's a problem because it's an issue. It's not moving in the rate that it is supposed to. In which case you try and pick it up, understand what's the problem. Why is access not being still provided to a particular developer? Then you try and understand how you can facilitate to make sure that blockage, that kind of impediment is removed. So you approach a person and ask them what's happening. Why did you not get the access? And they say, I've raised a ticket, but I still haven't gotten anything. I haven't heard from the IT infrastructure team. Then you approach the ITS team, you sort out, and then finally, after sending a few mails of whatever it takes, you make sure that the access is provided, and then that blockage is removed and goes to the next stage into the development. So you see that's the work is clearly seen where it is happening, and it also is clearly seen where it is not happening. That's the beauty of this Kanban flow board. So you can actually see and take action. So sometimes it could be as simple as we discussed. It could be the physical storyboard. This is the whiteboard, and then we can use these are the kind of post-its we can use. I have used index cards as well, size of a normal postcard, but white. And then sometimes they have got the lines. We've used that. We actually stuck the whole around the room. We've got this brown and colored. So I think it's called a border. So we actually use the border paper across all the room. We ran it around, and then on the border paper, we actually struck these columns like this, and then we stuck the index cards with tape, sellotape, so it actually sticks there. It's a very useful tool. Just like this post-it, sometimes they've got a problem of the glue not being strong enough, so they fall off for the next day or two. So I would suggest you can use the index cards, and then they're bigger than actually postcards, so you can actually clearly see what they have. Sometimes if you want to write, so we used to actually use Sharpies, and then with Sharpie pen, if you write on this index cards, it's really clearly seen, very visible, and then they stick there without falling off the next day. So you can actually see the progress over a period of a good few weeks and months.